and let us all do we can to build a better future.
Exactly, because lawmakers approved in the article that Roger Mills just sent me. It's titled, hold on, it's loading up, Roger. Let's share it with the people. This is downright disgusting right here. This should piss everybody off. Look at that. New York lawmakers approve bill to increase their own pay. New York State lawmakers are a step closer to being the highest paid state legislature in the country. The Democratic-led state assembly and Senate, in a rare December vote on Thursday, approved the bill setting their salaries at $142,000 a year, a $32,000 pay hike that was coupled with provision limiting how much money they can earn outside of their jobs as elected officials. Those mother effers. Democratic leaders defended the pay increase as necessary. What? As necessary, calling their colleagues hardworking public officials who should earn pay that's competitive with the New York City Council. What the fuck are these people doing? They're not curing cancer. God damn it, Biden. But critics, including most Republicans, blasted a pay hike as unconscionable and tone-deaf amid spiking inflation and recession concerns for most New Yorkers. The measure was approved in a largely party-line vote in both chambers. The measure now goes to Governor Kathy Hochul's desk for her consideration. She has previously signaled she would support a pay raise when the reported proposed increase was a $20,000 raise from $110,000 to $130,000. Lawmakers eventually settled on a larger check this out. Lawmakers eventually settled on a larger sum that was equal to the rate of inflation for when their salary was last increased legislatively in 1999 to $79,500. They better be happy with that, but oh no, they want to get greedy and have more money. It's something that I'm going to have to consider and act upon, Hochul said at a news conference in Buffalo after providing a storm preparation update. I'll be looking at the facts as soon as it hits my desk. Senate Majority Leader Andrew Stewart Cousins to reporters on Thursday morning acknowledged the public perception of the pay raise increases, noting lawmakers will address affordability issues facing New Yorkers next year. So everyone, calm down, poor people. We'll get to you next year. If you're not frozen, don't worry about it. When the new legislative session begins, this holy shit, Roger, this is a great article. This is a full-time job. I think people understand, she said. We work hard, and it was finally time to resolve the issue of pay. Fuck you, man. God damn. Critics, however, including Assembly Minority Leader Will Barkley, argued lawmakers should have held a rare Christmas-time session to address issues like crime and inflation. Ultimately, this is not the right time to do it, he said. I think the legislature paid just fine now. We don't need a pay raise. He expects voters will be disgusted, quite frankly, and they should be. They're struggling out there. A lot of people are. They're trying to put food on their table. They're trying to get through the day. We have other issues that New Yorkers want us to take care of, Barkley said. Pay raises have long been a thorny issue in the state legislature, and if the pay bill is approved, state lawmakers will still be paid less than what the New York City Council members earn at $148,000. New York City Councilman, Jesus Christ, man. It pays to be a piece of shit. I mean, a politician. I'm sorry. Legislators work very hard. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that. Legislators work very hard, folks. Look, they work hard. Even some of the Republicans, okay? Assembly Speaker Carl has said, there's no compensation you can give to be away from your families. I don't care if you're away from your families. You're supposed to work for us. Be like old Cincinnatus. No, wait, don't be like Cincinnatus. Cincinnatus had some problems too. Increasing legislative pay in the past has been packaged with other issues, and despite a last-minute push by Hochul to include changes to New York's law that ended cash bail for many criminal charges, no other measures were considered on Thursday during the session. In the past, pay raises have been part of broader agreements to expand charter schools or deny pay outright to legislators if the state budget is not approved by April 1st. Okay? We never, ever want to mix compensation with policy, Stuart Cousins said. I think they're two different things, two different conversations. And as Republicans have called for new bail law charges, Hess acknowledged public safety issues will be addressed in 2023. So next year, folks. So calm down. But he said Democrats want to take a holistic approach. Horrible choice of word. Holistic approach to address homelessness, housing, and drug addiction. We know that there's a perception that people feel unsafe, Hess. I think a lot of it is media driven, but we're going to have to deal with it. Lawmakers did approve a measure capping their outside pay, though there are exceptions for pensions and investment income. Some Democrats criticize the change, calling it unfair. The limit of $35,000 outside income will take effect by 2025. Legislators in recent years have come from a variety of walks of life, including dentists, funeral parlor directors, and barkeeps. Assemblyman Phil Steck, an attorney in private practice, said the outside pay limit will prevent middle-class lawmakers from running. A lot of people who talk piously about this ban on outside income have wealthy spouses or come from wealth, he said. Hooray. Wow. So there's a bonus story. Shout out to Roger Meadows.